Hey y'all, it's Jake, and this is just a short rant. Sometimes you just have something and you go, oh, maybe I can't make a whole podcast episode out of it, but I certainly want to say it. We live in what they call the age of information and everything's at your fingertips. Then how come there are so many dumb people in this world that don't know how to adult? Adults, y'all, hear me out. Adults with jobs and careers that are even older than you are most of the time. They've owned houses, they have families. They are clueless how to function. What do I do? Oh my God, how in the hell have you not experienced this? How in the hell do you not know? It's aggravating. Google it. Google it. Younger people, they're worse because they grew up with the Google in their hands, right? And that's right, we call it the Google when you get to a certain age. What's the capital of Canada? Google it, you dumbass. What are you calling me for? Why? Why? Is it? And people say, oh, it's because we just have too much information out there and people are so overwhelmed. They're not. No. Yeah, you're overwhelmed with a bunch of stupid crap. If I asked you, what was the latest TikTok video you saw, you know how to do it. But then if I asked you, you know, who do you write your mortgage check to each month? Huh? I don't know. Just gets automatically drafted out of my account. I have no clue how much it is or who it goes to. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. It's stupid. Grow up. Look for yourself. Learn something. Get some tools. You know, I don't ever. God, I hate calling customer service to begin with. I never call anyone or ask anyone until I've done the research and I can't find the information. I have done everything possible. Now I need some assistance. And I don't want to call stupid. I want to call with, I know this and I know that, but I can't figure out how to do this. But I've done everything and don't do it for me. And that's what I think it boils down to. But don't do it for me. Show me how to do it. But now, can you do that for me? Can you spoon feed this for me? Because I don't really want to do it. Because if I do it, that means I'm responsible for my own actions. Hence, that's going to be another podcast episode coming up soon. Taking responsibility for your own actions. 99% of the things in your life are your problem. But it just irks the living hell out of me. I don't understand it. You're an adult. Learn something. Go do something. Go adult. I, and no, it's not because people are growing up privileged. And no, it's people from all walks of life, rich, poor, doesn't matter. Age doesn't seem to be a factor in it. We just live in a please do it for me. I don't know how to do this. Oh, grow up. Anyway, I just had to say that. It just is something today that's really pissed me off. We live in everything you want to know is literally in the palm of your hand. When I used to watch the People's Court when it was on TV, Judge Millian would say, your cell phone's just not for dirty pictures. That's right. It's for other things. It's for useful things. Use it. The knowledge is out there. What time is it in South Africa right now? I don't know. Google it. Find out. Just ask your smart speaker. Literally, y'all. It's all there. Why don't people use it? We have the best tools in the world. I remember when I was in school, we have to do book reports, and you'd have to go to the library and you'd have to find information out. You'd have to look it up. First, you'd have to know how to look it up, and then you'd have to go find it. Then you'd have to look it up in there. And now, none of that's a thing. It's still an option, but it's not a thing. Information's in the palm of your hands. So before you go around asking people, can you help me with this? Have you tried to do it yourself? And I think us as responsible people who are rational, if you're listening to this podcast, you're a rational, level headed person. That's how we should start training the world. Have you tried to look this up for yourself? What do you think you should do in this situation? And don't spoon feed people information. It contributes to this infuriating trend that is going on right now, which is the helpless adult. I did not have a privileged upbringing. I have been working since I was 15 years old. I've busted my ass, and I had great a great mother, great grandparents, great isn't good, not great isn't great like age wise, but they've given me advice, but I still had to learn so much on my own, and I'm happy I did. Don't be dependent on other people. Learn how to function by yourself. You will feel so much better about yourself. You'll be so much more informed. Do not, don't spoon feed people, and don't allow yourself to be spoon fed. Find it on your own. Do the research on your own. Get the information. Ask someone. The only question you can ask is, how do I get to the library? Then get there and figure it out. Don't sit here and just do it for me, please. Oh, I don't really know how to do that. And don't you hate it? Second rant quickly. Don't you hate it when people your age or just a little bit older sit here and say, oh, well, I'm not really comfortable with computers. What do you mean? What do you mean you're not comfortable with computers? If you've worked since the mid 90s, you have used a computer. If to function in today's society, yes, you should learn how to use a computer or your phone or anything with the internet. Learn how to use the internet. Don't be helpless. Don't be left behind. And my God, stop bothering normal people who know how to do these things. What I want to say when people ask those stupid questions and they call you, you have the friend that does that, right? They call you, oh, could you help me with this? Don't you want to just say, honey, let me help you. Now, look around the house. Is there an adult next to you? That's what you want to say to some 40-year-old. Find the nearest adult, ask them for assistance on how to log in and pay your bill online. And then the other thing, briefly, is people do not read what is important. And I think I said that somewhat earlier in this really now 7-minute rant. Well, don't you love that at work? Well, I never got anything about it. Man, I am the first one to go to my sent box. Aren't you? Pull that crap up. Here you go. Oh, I must have not seen it. Yeah, it was just the most important thing in your freaking inbox that day. And you've made such a fit about it. Oh, you never sent it to me. And they say it with such confidence. Well, you never sent it to me. Yes, I did. Or you never responded. Uh-uh. Yeah, huh. Yeah, huh. Check your inbox again, dum dum. I sent it to you. Now, we all make mistakes, but it's the confidence that these people come out and say this stuff with. Oh, you never sent it to me. Oh, I never got that. They didn't check. They didn't check before they asked. They just wanted to make it your problem. Because why? Well, now they don't have to do anything. You just resend it to them, and boom, it's right on top of their inbox. They don't have to look. They don't have to do nothing because they're lazy. Don't be one of those people. Anyway, I think I'm done with this rant. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in to this really impromptu, unscheduled rant. And I thank you for listening to The Fat Gay Texan. We are streaming on almost every podcast platform available. Just search The Fat Gay Texan. We're also on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr now, and TikTok. So we're all over the place. Not many of you have found us yet, but we're hoping you will. Thank you for listening. Have a great night, America.